Hey, what's going on? My name is Kyle Flannery, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm the Vice President of External Affairs for the USciences Student DIA. And this video is just to recap what happened at our first general meeting, which was about a week ago, and it's the first meeting of the spring 2013 semester. And basically there's a lot of you who couldn't make the meeting but still really want to get involved in DIA, and I've talked to some of you, and I want to give you the opportunity to find out what happened so that you could either sign up for DIA or become more involved if that's what you'd like to do.
So we're going to have 4 major events this semester. We're going to start out with the research workshop, which you can look for towards the end of February. That's going to be kind of like our medical information workshop, but more with a research focus, and we may have some residents associated with our school there who will actually show you some examples of research projects. We're going to have a distinguished speaker event towards the end of March. Then we're going to participate in the UCP Life Without Limits 5K, which is actually a walk for cerebral palsy. More on that later. And then the networking event, which will be similar to the networking event if any of you attended it last semester. It's a roundtable style event that should be towards the very end of the semester. E-board elections for new e-board members will be taking place tentatively on April 1st. We're basically looking for an entire new e-board, so there's a lot of room for you guys to become involved with that as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go into a very brief recap of the committees, and as you may or may not know, committee membership is the #1 way in which we promote student involvement in DIA. So we have 6 committees this semester. The first is the membership committee, which is chaired by Tim Wu, and that basically looks at new ways to promote student membership, and also is for keeping track of student membership and you know, recruiting new members, making sure everything runs smoothly. There is a liaison for each professional year of our program within that committee. We have the networking committee, which is my committee, and our primary responsibility is planning the networking event at the end of the semester and also making connections. So if you know any professionals in the pharmaceutical industry, the networking committee may be a place for you to foster those connections and meet new people. The event planning committee, which plans all of the events other than the networking event, and this is chaired by Sean Swisher. They will be conducting the research workshop this semester, so a lot of events, and the event planning committee really takes full responsibility for the total planning of our events. Fundraising, self-explanatory. If you would like to, you know, this is a big area for individual contribution, and, you know, thinking of new ways to make money for the organization, because any organization needs funds coming in, so we could definitely use help there, and the chair of that is Shweta Desai. We have the philanthropy committee, which is a new committee we have. As I said before, we were kind of looking at our organization last semester, and we thought we did a lot of good things on campus, and we were a really useful organization, but we really weren't reaching out and helping people in our community in any way. And cerebral palsy is a disease. These people can't coordinate movements from their cerebrum through their cerebellum, the problems with the cerebellum, and they can think, and they're just like us, but a lot of times they're mistaken for being, you know, mentally retarded. And there's actually a care center right in our own community where we can volunteer our time and just act as friends to these people who may not have so many friends. And it's really a cause we're getting behind, and we want all of our members to be involved in this philanthropy effort, and that is chaired by Daphne Torrey. And then we have the research committee, which is a new initiative we're starting as well, and the project we're working on is the Mitigating Consumer Risk project, so that's going to kind of be the theme for our research projects. We want to have teams of students, you know, working on ongoing research projects that we can keep within DIA and potentially be presented at the DIA national meetings, which is going to look good, you know, for whoever does it. It's going to be a great experience. And that committee is actually chaired by Radhika Shah, so she can be contacted if you are interested in starting up a research project or maybe working on one of those initiatives. Now, that was just a very brief overview of the committees. If any of that piqued your interest, you should email the chair of the committee. Those emails will be coming up in the video, and you can find out from the head of the committee when the individual committee meetings will be and how you can become more involved.
Well, like